when it comes to manifestations, everyone has got different things that they desire. So you could have been desiring a new car, you could have been desiring love, a new partner, significant other, you could have been desiring marriage, you could be desiring a new home, you could be desiring a new car. So there's so many things that we all want in our lives. So due to that desire of wanting specific things to flow into our lives, we start to manifest these things, sometimes even subconsciously. Is the reason as to why they have said sometimes you have got to be very careful what you wish for because it might as well happen. When you think about something, let's say for example you're living with in a certain community and there's a woman that you desire, and you already know that woman is in a relationship or that man is in a relationship, and you start thinking about that man in a romantic or sexual way, you might as well believe that thing is going to happen sooner or later. So anyhow, so you will start to think about certain things. You will start to put an intention. It could be your thoughts. You think about, oh, I want to, I dream about um, buying a new car. I dream about buying a new house. So you will start to put out intentions just by your thoughts. Sometimes people put out intentions by just scripting. There are some people who decide to say, okay, they are going to script their intentions. So they may decide to go into the scripting or sometimes journaling. Sometimes people want to manifest things by the vision board, with the vision board. So they decide to bring those things on the vision board, and they will wake up every single day and try to manifest those things just by pressing them on the vision board and believing that they've already happened. So when it comes to manifestations and the law of attraction, there is so many things and so many ways we can use to manifest the things that we want to bring into our lives. But you see, you've manifested something quite a while ago, and then you're out there believing, you're out there thinking, you're believing that it will come, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you do not know when is it going to come to you. So you're out there thinking that, oh, I manifested a new relationship, I manifested a new house, and this and this. So you're thinking, when is this thing going to come? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to let you know that when you set out an intention, the very moment you speak it out into existence, the universe starts to move the pieces. I'll repeat this. The very moment you speak out something into existence, the universe will start to move the pieces. These are things that you're not going to see. Most of the times, the universe is working in the background, and these are the things most of the times you will not see. But behind the scenes, the universe is moving the pieces. So, what will usually happen is that you're going to go through a very long period of anxiety. You're anxious because you do not know this thing that you've manifested. When is it coming? Is it going to come today? Is it going to come tomorrow? You are anxious. Sometimes you're going into depression. Sometimes you're going through a lot of problems in your own life, in your own current reality. A lot of problems are happening in your life, and you do not understand the reason as to why your manifestation is not coming. So one of the biggest things you're going to see is complete anxiety. You're going to get anxious. The reason why you're anxious is because you're expecting something, or to see something, or to receive something something that is not already there, that is not yet there for that matter. So you are expecting something very big, but you do not know when is it going to come. So at some point in time, you're going to get very anxious. When you ever notice yourself, you're very anxious, you have got to know there is something happening behind the scenes. The universe is moving the pieces for you to bring your manifestations to fruition. One of the biggest ones I want to talk about actually in this video, the second one will be is there will come a time as you're manifesting something and you're waiting for something to arrive in your life, when everything is going to stop, there is going to be total calmness. You know, back in the days, you used to leave your house and you would see all these, the rains. You would see a lot of times the winds blowing everywhere. People are moving over. There's a lot of traffic happening around you. People are screaming. There's children playing in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're manifesting something, when you're seeing that chaos behind you or outside of you, when you start to experience a lot of chaos around you, you have got to know that there is something happening behind the background. So, on a very subconscious level, the universe has started moving the pieces to make sure that that thing is presented to you at the right time. So, there's something what they call divine timing. So whenever you experience chaos around you, there is a lot of chaos happening. You know, all of a sudden your neighbors fighting with you, they are shouting with you, they have thrown something in your garden, they have, you know, probably stolen your pet or the things like. There is a lot of chaos happening around you. Your friends are actually pointing fingers at you, they are blaming you for everything. You're going to know the chaos is actually happening for a reason, because it is a sign, a subconscious sign. It's a physical sign, but on the subconscious level, the universe is actually moving a lot of pieces to make sure that this thing happens to you or happens for you. So when you see the chaos, ladies and gentlemen, do not engage in that chaos. You have got to know the chaos is happening for you. Now, the third one I'm going to talk about when it comes to manifestation is when there is total calmness. Now, this is a very important one, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to experience that after all the chaos that has been happening around your life, all of a sudden there is peace, there is calmness. You're not in resistance. You know what I mean? All of a sudden you're forgotten about. Of course, you have gone through the anxiety phases, you have gone through the chaos phase. Now, all of a sudden, there is total calmness. So you're thinking in your mind, what is happening? Why am I so calm? Why do I feel so peaceful? Regardless of what is happening outside of you. You might even sometime have lost your job. You could have broken up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You could be going through a divorce. But for some reason, you are calm. You have got that inner feeling that there is something going to happen around you, and you just feel that sense of calmness, complete bliss. Nothing triggers you anymore. Nobody can ever push your buttons anymore. So it's like you're no longer triggered. You're no longer feeling negative about certain things. You have got that bliss and that peace in your heart. When you ever come to that moment whereby you're feeling total bliss, you have got to know your manifestation actually is about to arrive. It is because the whole pieces have been moved already outside of you. And the reason why you're feeling calm is because actually your manifestation, whatever it is, whatever desire, intention you've set out into the universe, is actually around the corner and is about to fall into your lap. So when you experience a period of calmness, total bliss and calmness, nothing can shake you, nobody can push your buttons, nothing annoys you, nothing angers you. You have got to know you have reached the point of receiving the manifestation, and your manifestation actually is around the corner. So I've given you guys in this video only the 3 of them. There are so many signs you can experience when manifesting different things in your life. But I've given you today the 3 top signs you will experience when you are going to receive manifestation in your life. If you would like to add on something, ladies and gentlemen, you can always let us know in the comment section below. Until then, it's been a pleasure to have you guys on board. Like the page, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's more signing out.